Okay, so I have here some BarkBuster bar end weights. So the BarkBuster setup I have don't have bar end weights. Actually, I put one side on already. So here it is. That's what it looks like. The weight themselves they're really heavy. These things are wow. That's a lot of weight. That feels way heavier than the stock weight. Let's see. Let me pull out the stock weight real quick here. Where's my stock weight at? There we go. So here's the stock weight, and not just the weight, but the whole entire mount. The whole mount there. Yeah, this thing still feels heavier. By itself, it feels heavier than this whole entire mount. So anyway, so that's good. Less vibration, and the reality is I'm so used to riding the Zero. You know, I have my Zero here, right? Electric bike. I'm so used to riding this that this thing is so smooth. There's no vibration whatsoever. You know, the only vibration is the road, the surface, road surface on the tires, and the wind. That's it. So with this bike, you know, being a single cylinder, it vibrates, right? So that's just the nature of the beast. So let's take this apart and put the bar end weight in first. Gotta take this thing off. Oh, that was kind of loose. That was very loose. Okay, huh? So I forget to tighten this thing up. Last time I took it out, I loosened it up for something, from some reason. I can't remember what. But that felt really loose. Oh, this side too. This side's really loose too. Wow. Okay, maybe I got to tighten this back up when I took it out for whatever reason. So that's that. Here. Get the nut off. Splitter. We're gonna replace the what this kit came with the longer one. Oops. So the longer one here, and this fits through. So you see how big that is. It's all the way at the end too. The further at the end it is, the more of a difference it makes compared to closer to being the center. That should be good. All right, back to the other view here. So, step 2, the BarkBuster. Oops, shit. There's also another shim in here. Takes up the space of depending on what type of handlebar you have. If you have a steel handlebar or a aluminum handlebar. It's aluminum handlebar. The wall thickness of the aluminum tube is thicker, so you don't need that shim in here. You could just use straight this piece. It'll go in. But since this is a steel bar, the wall thickness is thinner, so you need to take up that space. So there's another shim in here. It's just like this. It just goes over this, and it has to split just like it is here. So that way it could spread apart. You know, you can mushroom out and get tight. I think I lined up my shim. I need to line up the shim. see if this works now. That's pretty good. Okay, so it's tight. All right, so that's all it is. So there it is. So it's a big old thing. So it's good at the end here, and it's kind of, it has this little taper in the front, so that way when you crash, it doesn't just hook. You know, if it just sticks out by itself, it might hook onto something and make it worse. Looks like this one's been used too, whereas this has been kind of banged up. I wonder if it's been mounted, or maybe it's just because of the packaging. This packaging is kind of beat up too, because probably because it's so heavy. When they, you know, they ship it to the mail, everything's just bouncing around and just, you know, and they get scratched up. But that's fine, no big deal. I'm not concerned about it. So there it is, both sides. So now there should be less vibration. And again, it's actually not that much vibration. The vibration doesn't, you don't really, or at least I don't really notice it until it gets to 7,000, or as it approaches 7,000. That's when that's when you feel the vibration in the handlebars and the pegs and the seat. But usually below 7,000, it's not that bad. Especially it's that high frequency vibration. You know, the lower frequency vibration isn't that bad. The high frequency vibration is what kind of, it's kind of annoying. I haven't even really ridden past 7,000, maybe a little bit past 7,000, but or maybe 8 at the most. For very just a quick burst, you know, because this bike is still being broken in, so I haven't really gone really much past 7,000. So I've been hovering around 4, 5, 6, you know, up and down 4, 5, 6. Every once in a while 7, and I think only a couple times for like a couple seconds I went up to about 8. So, you know, once it breaks in, it'll be smoother, and you go higher, and it'll be smoother, and it just works better, and it's you know, a little bit more power. Though. It just feels like everything feels a little better. But for now, this will help with the vibrations. Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching.